So, good morning, students. I hope you all have seen your half yearly Google Form marks. So, after half yearly, I'm going to start with means and for annual exams, and the first two chapters are there for periodic test too. And out of those two chapters, the first one is formatting in HTML. The last chapter which we did was also based on HTML, so this is going to be very easy for you people. Here we are going to learn how to format the data on the web page. Like if you want to change the appearance of text, you want to make it bold, italics, underline, or some other format of the data you want to provide. Font style if you want to change, font size you want to change, color you want to change. So all those things we are going to learn in this video. So the first thing, as I've already told, whenever you write the HTML code, go with the basic code first. So what is the basic code? For that, we need to start with HTML. HTML. Then the second was head, and inside head, we'll close this head tag, and inside that, we'll write the here inside this, we'll write the title tag. We'll write here title. And what is the title? Let's say formatting the web page. So this way we'll write it. Now we'll close title tag, and we know that a new web page always starts with your body tag. So we'll write body, not going to give any color or something like that. And inside we'll close body tag, and finally HTML tag will be closed. While correcting the papers, I could see some of the students had written this slash sign after the tag. So many times it is told that before the tag when you close it. Okay. So here the three things, basic text formatting, which we'll start with. It is making the text bold, making it italics, and underlining the text. Okay. So for this, for bold we use B tag, for italics I tag, and for underlining U tag. Okay, and all these are container tags. So in the open tag and close tag, whatever you will write inside, that will appear in that particular format. Like I want to write Carolee School, and I want it to make it bold. So what should I do? Here in the beginning, I'll use B tag, and whenever it is getting completed, there I'll close B tag. Okay, now let's save it. I'm saving it on the desktop only with the name formatting, and what should be the extension? Dot in small letters, it will be HTML. Now save it and see on the desktop if it is there. Here it is, formatting. You can say Carolee School is written in bold. Okay, you can see it. Next is, if you want to make the same thing italics. Separately I'll show first. So I'll write Carolee School in capital letters, Carolee School, and before this I'll write I tag, that is for italics. Italics means little bit slanting the text, and at last I'll close it. You know what, wherever you're closing it, and after that if you're writing something, it will not appear. On tag and off tag, whatever written inside that only will be formatted. Here I have written, like suppose I'm writing here hello. So this will not appear in that format. Let's see, save and refresh the page. Can you see this? Carolee School is slanting, but hello which I had written, it is same way. Next is, if you want to make the text underline. For that, U tag will be used, and inside that write something and then close it. U tag. And now save it, file, save, and then refresh your page. You can see Carolee School underline. Now what if you want to do all these things on a same text? Then you have to write the text inside each other. How? A B tag written. Before this only you can use I tag, and before that it's not mandatory that first U will be used then the B will be used, any sequence, but while closing the same format should be used. The outermost should be closed at last, innermost should be closed first. So which one is the innermost? B, closed first. After that we have I, will close I, and after that we have U will close U. This is known as nesting of tags. So if you will look at this line carefully, you will see that I and B are enclosed inside U and B is enclosed inside A. Okay, so this way you can format it. Now save it and see the impact of this line on your web page. You can see all this on this Carolee School, this particular text. It is bold also, italics also, and underlined also. Okay, next is if you want to subscript. Subscript means like x to the power 2, x square. So superscript. Superscript when you're writing 2 on top, x to the power 2. So if that type of effect you want in your web page, for that we need sup tag, and again it is a container tag. How it can be used? Suppose you want to write x square plus y square. So let's do that. We'll use br tag here so that it will go to the next line. Here I want x square plus y square. Now 2 should not be here, it should on top. So before 2 use sup tag superscript, and whenever it is getting completed close sup tag slash sup. Same way where with 2 is written with y, there also it will be done in the same way. Before 2 sup and after 2 sup. Here we'll close slash sup. Now save it and refresh the page. I hope you can see it. Next is if this type of character we need at base, like water formula I want to write H2O. So 2 is at the base. In that case that is known as subscript, and subscripts are always written with the help of sub tag, and again it is a container tag. How? Here for going to the next line br tag will use, and there suppose I want to write H2O. In that case, wherever you have 2, before that you will write sub tag, and wherever it is getting completed, just before O, you will close sub tag. Now save and refresh the page and see the impact. Can you see this H2O at the base? Okay, next is strike through. Strike through is also a text effect if you want to cut the line. In that case, we use the tag strike. Okay, so how it can be used? Open the notepad and there we'll write it. So here I'm writing Carolee School is written. Again in the next line I'm writing Carolee School and I want to strike it. Writing Carolee School and I want to strike it. So before this strike, and wherever it is getting closed slash strike. Now save and see the impact. Same, refresh. Can you see this? This is strike through. Next is teletype text. Another effect of text is like as you have written with typewriter. For that, the text or tag which is used is TT and close it with slash TT. Let's do that. Here again we'll write Carolee School and at last we'll close slash TT and in the beginning we'll write TT. Save it and refresh your web page. So you can see that it is in typewriter. You can see the font, and since we hadn't used br tag, it is not in the next line. Okay, so now we'll do small and big tag. Now if you want to make the text, default text whatever it is getting appear, I want little bit bigger than that. So for that we use big, and if you want the tag to be means the text to be one size smaller than the default size, then for that small tag is used. Let's do that also. Here writing again Carolee School and I want it to be a bit bigger. So it will be enclosed written slash big and big. So big is the open tag and slash big is the closing tag. File, save and refresh the page. Bigger than the usual size. Okay, so if you want it to be smaller than the usual size, mean the default size, so we'll write that line only. But now we are going to use small tag. So small tag helps you to show the text in one size smaller. Okay, so here instead of big we can use small. Small tag used, and here again we'll use slash small for closing. Now save and refresh. So it is small. This one is bigger, this one is smaller, and this one is the actual size of Academy School which we had written. Okay, next is we have paragraph tag. If you want a means particular 2 to 3 lines to be in a paragraph so that you can align it easily towards left, right, center. So in that case, you should write those lines inside P tag, and P tag stands for paragraph tag. Let's do that. Suppose want to write after this 2 to 3 lines which should be aligned towards right hand side. So instead of aligning it one by one, we can use P tag. I'll start a paragraph here. After that, write anything. This is our first online class after half yearly. For going to the next line, we can use BR tag. It can be used inside P tag, no issue. And then we are learning formatting the text. So I want this much only inside paragraph. I'll close P tag here. So this is a paragraph. Now if you want to align it towards some side, in the opening part of P tag, you can use the attribute align. Suppose it should be in the center. So align equals to within double quotation marks CENTER. Most of you have written the spelling wrong. So it should be CENTER. Now save it and just see the impact. Refresh it. You can see those two lines are in the center. So a line can have 4 values: left, right, center and justified. In your book it is not given, but I am telling you can write it there. Like here, if you will align it towards right hand side, right, right there, right, RIGHT, and save it, file, save, and then refresh it. It will go towards right hand side. Okay, next is your font tag. Okay, font tag is used basically for changing the size, color and style of font. Again, font tag is a container tag. Whatever line you will write inside font tag, that part only will have the impact. Suppose this line only. Okay, so I'm just copying this line and I'll write it inside font tag. After this, I'm writing font tag and font tag closed. Font tag closed. So inside this, I'm just going to write that line again. Okay. And here we'll use BR tag so that it will come after this BR tag. Okay. So now this is font tag as highlighted. In the opening tag, the attributes are, first one is size. Size can be given in points. I want it to be 15 points bigger. Writing 15. Save it. File. Save and refresh the page. You will see that the size will be bigger. If you want to change the color, inside that tag only, space color, COLOR equals to blue. And now see, file, save, refresh the page and see the color change. Now next you want the style. I want, for that the attribute is face. Face equals to, suppose, Arial. You have to learn the font styles. Arial. Now save it and refresh it. You will see the font style will also change. So these are the things which are there in your this chapter. Pre-formatted tag and some special characters in the online class I'll tell. So this much for today. I think I can complete that also. Wait a minute. Next is your some special characters. Here if you want to leave some space, for that we use ampersand sign NBSP. Like here I want to leave space, I'll write here ampersand sign NBSP in small letters. NB, small letters you have to SP, semicolon. So one space will be left. If you want more spaces, same way keep on repeating NBSP semicolon, then more space. You can even copy and paste it again and again. Copy, Control C, sorry, whole we have to up along with semicolon it will come, and paste it. Now see the impact, save, and then refresh the page. You can see that much of space left in. Same way if you want the ampersand sign to be there, then ampersand sign AMP. So all the things which are given in your book, you can practice it. AMP and semicolon. Now see, file, save, refresh the page, and you will see ampersand sign is there. Okay, then I want the divide sign. So for that, what should I write? Ampersand sign DIVIDE semicolon. Now save it, file, save, and refresh it. You will see the divide sign. Same, many things are given. You'll have to go through each and every line and you can learn it. So with this, one more tag is there, that is pre-formatted tag, which can be used with the option pre. Okay, so it will show the text as if it is pre-formatted. So if I have time, then yeah, it can be typed. So here we'll type it, pre-formatted tag. Let's see. Here we can write it, pre tag is that there, and then we'll use as hash. So whatever format you want to, like number of spaces you want, the way you will write it will appear. Otherwise the space and all directly it is not accepted, but here it will be accepted. Then in the next line I want dash sign, I want this one. Then in the next line just under this I want one. Then under name, any name can be given, suppose Ima. Then age 30, then in the next line 2. So this way tabular structure can be made. Then is it 35, and at last I want that much all, so I will write here pre-tag closed. Now save it, file, save, and then refresh the page. You will see that format it will appear. So thank you and have a nice day.